Will HBAR be able to become the top 3 coin in a coin market cap? How much can we earn on this altcoin? And we'll also discuss the news background around this cryptocurrency. Let's remember what the value of HBAR is. The project is positioning itself as a third-generation public network, which is considered to be the next stage in Bitcoin and Ethereum development. Its strengths include high in-scale capacity, security, smart contracts, energy efficiency, and low usage fees. The blockchain can continue to work as long as 2/3 of the networks agree or reach consensus. According to the developers, this approach has provided a high level of network security while keeping transactions fast and cheap. What else makes Hedera and its HBAR token different from other blockchains? The platform is capable of processing more than 10,000 transactions per second with the possibility of further scaling the network. Transaction fees are a fraction of cents. What distinguishes Hedera from competitors like Ethereum? Developers position the project as a platform for business, so the network has a number of characteristic features. For example, unlike Ethereum and BNB, the average user cannot launch a smart contract or decentralized application. To get full access to the services of Hedera, it's necessary to create a personal account and pass verification. Like any project, Hedera has its pros and cons. Among the positive things is the fact that the technology is truly unique. The network has a high bandwidth. The project has the support of large companies. There is support for smart contracts and the idea of decentralized applications and low transaction fees. And speaking of the minuses, we can note the lack of decentralization and closed source code. In the last 2 years, the number of unique developers on Hedera has increased by 173%, which is a very good result. But over the last year, their number has fallen by 31%. The drop in the number of developers can be attributed to the bear market, which made the token correct by 93%. Speaking of the latest news, a month ago in the moment the price of HBAR token doubled because of false news. HBAR Foundation representatives reported that ICS US Treasury Money Market Fund (MMF) from the financial giant BlackRock was tokenized on the Hedera network. Users mistakenly thought that BlackRock actually became a partner in the tokenization project, but later it turned out that BlackRock has nothing to do with the organization. The project simply tokenized stocks of companies in the secondary stock market, nothing more. If you liked the video, give it a like, it really helps me with the YouTube algorithms. It's important to understand the tokenomics of the project. The project has raised $118 million in 2 rounds of investment from such funds as Block Tower and Digital Currency Group. This is Tier 1 fund, and it means that most likely the funds are not greedy and do not lock in profits and 10x growth. Also, they did an ICO program, and the price per token was $0.12. But in the private sale, which is held before the ICO round, the price for investors was $0.05. That is, in the previous bull market, investors had in the neighborhood of 10 to 15x's, and were fixed at these prices. But since every project has vesting and is usually stretched over a couple of years, the project didn't have time to sell all its tokens. Now there are no blocked coins left. All tokens are in the hands of the team and investors. Now we can see the accumulation zone for 1.5 years, where funds buy back the emission. We can see it in the chart. The growth potential of this coin in the bull market is very high, as it's one of the few cryptocurrency projects that integrates with giant traditional companies in the real world. A huge advantage of HBAR is its small capitalization compared to XRP, for example, which is also integrated with the real world, but has a very large capitalization. Also, HBAR has a huge funds and a competent team. On the next bull market, the growth potential is huge. In an optimistic scenario, this coin can make more than 25x growth even from the current values. Now we're at the upper accumulation zone, which has been lasting for 2 years. Now it would not be a mistake to start buying HBAR at current prices. But personally, I want to use 20% of the money I allocated for buying this coin to buy HBAR at current prices. And for the next 4 months, I'm gonna spend equal parts of that money to buy HBAR every month, since no one knows exactly where the bottom of the coin will be. A flash crash is also possible, as it happened in early April, when the token price dropped by more than 30% in one day. And when a similar drop takes place, I'll buy more. I expect our average purchase price to be around $0.9. By fall, I expect to see the token's price in the area of $1.8 to $2.5, and I'm not gonna be greedy and take profits. If you want to see more of my investments in real time, subscribe to my Telegram channel where I show you all my trades. The link will be in the description. Also, in a bull market, altcoins grow gradually, and not all at the same time as many people think. Bitcoin grows first, then liquidity goes to Ethereum. From Ethereum, the liquidity goes to large capitalization altcoins such as Solana, XRP, AVAX, and DOT, and only then to mid-capitalization altcoins such as HBAR, Aptos, Arbitrum, Sui, and only then to small capitalization coins, meme coins, and NFTs. So there's high probability that HBAR will grow before other altcoins, and we will earn 15x profit here by the most conservative estimates, and then buy altcoins that have grown less, for example Jupiter, Starknet, ApeCoin, and we'll earn at least 4x profit on them. And thus, from $1,000 that we initially invested in HBAR, at the end of the bull market it will turn into $60,000. Based on all the above, buying the token will not be a mistake because this project is fundamental and therefore the risk of scamming is very low. And also the project doesn't have a large capitalization, which means that it's not that big of a deal to send the price to the moon, and we're gonna make money on that. Write in the comments which altcoins you think will show growth this month, and thanks for watching, I hope this video was helpful.